find this interesting. Carmelo Anthony is supposedly.
Bucket.
Do you like this? That Carmelo Anthony is supposedly a option for the Boston Celtics now that they need a guy for the interim, and I think he could be a guy for the whole season. Carmelo, even when Danilo comes back, Carmelo could play like a huge role for them. And I mean, obviously, once Danilo comes back, having Carmelo will also allow you to ease Danilo in a bit more slowly, which I think could be beneficial in its own right. But I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this? And do you like the idea of Carmelo Anthony joining the Boston Celtics?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I still think Boston needs some more size, but
Bruno.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping Capicola gets it going, but I really hope. You've definitely gotten me back on the Vocalo train, but Melo would definitely help him out with or without Gallinari, in my opinion. I mean, Boston's a really good team. They're a really deep team. I don't think that Melo is somebody that they necessarily need, but I don't think that it hurts. Definitely doesn't hurt. I mean, 40% three-point shooter, giving you 13 off the bench. If you give him 25, Boston's a great defensive team, so they'd be able to help with that. And it makes a lot of sense. It's kind of hard to believe that Melo is still a free agent to me, if he's not retiring.
Yeah, no, I think it is. It's crazy to think about. Also, he couldn't wear number 15, or I don't know if 7's available, but I know 15 isn't available, which is like crazy as hell in its own right.
I wanted to go back to Denver, but Boston.
To Denver? Mm-hmm. But no, I would love him to go to Denver, but I think personally that's not going to happen anytime soon, because supposedly there's like the Nuggets hate him and he hates the Nuggets just as much because of how things ended. Yeah.
It's like 10 years ago.
I know that was 10 years ago, but it's still the same owner. It's supposedly a beef with the owner. He does not, the owner's the same owner of the Los Angeles Rams. But I think Carmelo, Stan Kroenke. The same guy who said fuck St. Louis, and
yeah, I'm right with him.
But basically, so with Carmelo, I like the idea because he'll be able to give you the scoring punch that you would have received from Danilo Gallinari in the interim, and then once Gallinari comes back, now you're 11 deep. Before,
now you got 2 slow defenders.
Oh, shut the fuck up. This is just when you need scoring, okay? When you need defense, you put in, Grant Williams and you have your defensive lineups. You have, also Malcolm Brogdon and Derek White who can play defense, and Grant Williams. You put in Carmelo and Danilo when you need that shooting, and scoring. Yeah. You're over here acting like, okay, and also Carmelo, I trust Carmelo more than Danilo when push comes to shove, that he would actually go out and try for defense, because I think Carmelo really wants a ring, and if he's put in a situation where he knows that, like, okay, I got to actually try and play some defense here, like, he can be like, acceptable. You agree with that or no?
No, but I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I want to see Carmelo Anthony.
There's nothing. Yeah, Melo doesn't do anything for me on defense. Like, even if he tries.
Carmelo for his career, Carmelo is a plus defender. Yes, the last 4 seasons he's been horrendous, but in OKC he was a 109 defensive rating. Last year he had 114 on the Lakers.
Not abysmal.
Not abysmal. I mean, he was terrible on the Blazers, but you have to understand, on the Blazers and on the Lakers and on the Rockets, he was on 3 teams that were horrendous defensively. So I personally believe that, like, those stats are a little bit more skewed than they should be, because, like, they were like,
dude, yeah. If I'm Boston, I'm getting Boogie instead.
I love the idea of Boogie, but I guess one could argue that out of all the coaches in the NBA, if I had to say who would be a coach who could contain him at this point, Udoka would be the coach. Yeah. To keep Boogie in check. Like, I agree with that. Like, I think Udoka would be like a coach who would literally tell Boogie, suck it up and shut the fuck up whenever he starts bitching.
Same with Darvin Ham.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
bring
think
the Lakers in it.
yeah, but I don't think LeBron cares.
Oh, he cares plenty.
You think?
LeBron's
Or-
looking at teams that have
They already have-
2024 to 2027 first round picks.
I know. That was funny. That
He knows
made me laugh.
everything.
He knows everything. That made me laugh when I read that. I was just like, wow. He
I
really,
really can't wait till Luka and LeBron come to Houston. It's gonna be so cool.